This is Detroit. This is the Oakland Car Review. Today we are on Michigan's beautiful Harson's Island, the perfect place to review the 2013 Volvo S60. Now, as you can see, Volvo is really going back to their Swedish roots in designing this vehicle. We have very nice large swooping lines from front to back. We have a very proud, bold grille that says a large Volvo emblem right in the front and center of the grille. We have some nice LED accenting lights in the front as well. And then coming around to the back, you can really see that Volvo has really squared off the back end of this vehicle, giving it somewhat of a modern twist in the rear here. It actually looks somewhat like Audi's A7 from the side. Now again, we have Volvo's signature rear tail lights here as well. And overall, the exterior design of the vehicle is very crisp, modern, and European. So now let's go on the interior and see what kind of design aspects Volvo has done in there. Now the interior of the S60 is very well made. Again, we can see that swooping Swedish styling aspect on the interior as well. We have this very nice center stack area right here, which swoops down. Kind of actually looks a little bit like a, as far as modern looks go, like a waterfall here. And it's really thin, nice silver trim. And then for 2013 is this gear shift lever. It looks quite a bit cooler than the old one. That one was just like a leather knob. This is actually, again, enforcing the Swedish design again, I think a little bit better with this knob. It really ties the cabin together. And overall, again, the interior is made very nicely. Everything feels very solid. And let's start up. To start, you just put the key in the ignition slot, put your foot on the brake, press the button to start. It's a push to start, of course. So yes, we have dual zone climate control for both passenger. And now if you look up here on the screen, it actually shows you what levels. And I really think, that's full speed, and that's really blasting the air. So I think that they definitely give you enough levels to choose from as far as what blower level. There's like 10 or more different levels for you to choose from, which I think is kind of funny actually. So you just pull it back. It shows a little green light right there when you're in what mode you're in, drive, and so on. So now the interior, as I was saying before, is a very solid, and the seats, which are very comfortable, of course, Volvo being known for having very comfortable seats, they're actually designed, the seats are designed by physical therapists in some aspects of the seat design. So they absolutely offer the most comfort and the most support. We have lumbar support for both passenger and driver, which is unusual. And the headrests are just absolutely phenomenal. A lot of times on cars you get these little skinny headrests. Well, now with the S60, they give you a full-blown headrest. You just put your head back. They're very nice and plush and comfortable. And then we actually have a 3 driver memory for the seats. We have multiple adjustments for both passenger and driver, power adjustable, of course. And they just give you a lot of ways to customize your seats. And the seating position is very good right here with the steering wheel. Now onto the steering wheel, we of course have all of our commands at our fingertips. We have volume control for the radio, we have the mute button, we can seek different stations that are on our presets, we have our cruise control over here. And they are all set up very nicely for this vehicle. They're really easy to press and touch. They have a really nice feeling to them, again, like a lot of things in this interior of the car. The steering wheel is leather wrapped, of course. Very comfortable, nice looking steering wheel. We have this silver accent through here in the middle. And then again, they just carried that design even through the door panel here on the side with the silver lining and then the nice leather trim in here. And it gives it a nice look, really ties the whole cabin together. And then even the little details like the silver around the push to start button is nice. It's a nice accent to the black up here. And as far as this dash area goes, it's a little hard, but yet it also feels sturdy, doesn't feel cheap. So overall, the interior design and comfort is very good. Now the model we have is not equipped with navigation, but we still have a really nice clear user interface right here. We have satellite radio, you press radio and use the different designated knobs to choose from your AM, FM, satellite radio. It's pretty simple to use once you get used to it, of course. We have heated seats, and then once you pair your phone, you can use their dialing system right here to wirelessly call people from your car, which is nice. You don't have to mess around with your phone. You can just start pressing all the buttons right here that are designated. So that's a nice feature. And now, of course, Volvo is always known for their safety and their steps, the extra mile that they go to take to make their vehicles some of the safest on the road. And the S60 does not fall short of that. We have many great safety features on this vehicle. We have the human detection system, where if it sees something that jolts out in front of your car, actually apply the brakes for you. That's the whole system's actually up here in the mirror area. There's little cameras up here. They can search out the road and see if there's anything in front. So quickly apply the brakes to avoid any sort of collision. And then, of course, it gets the best of crash test ratings in this vehicle. Now onto the instrument panel, we have a few different information channels that we can go through. We have our kilometers per hour, average speed, miles per gallon that we're getting right now, average MPG, and so on, miles to empty, and etc. Now the layout of the speedometer and tachometer is very nice and simple, easy to read. Now onto the engine. In this particular model we are driving, it's the base i5 2.5 liter 250 horsepower engine that I'm really happy with. You get a lot of nice performance out of this small engine while maintaining very good fuel economy. You're getting about 32 to 34 on the highway and about 24 to anywhere from 24 to like 26 in the city with this engine. So I'm quite impressed as far as the power to fuel economy goes with the engine. And we also have a 300 horsepower 3-liter i6 engine available. And then for their R design, which is sort of like BMW's M line or Audi's S line, we have a turbo i6 again that produces 325 horsepower. So that's the top end engine that you can get, and I'm sure the performance out of that is excellent. Now this car is also equipped with a sport mode. All you have to do is take the shift knob, go over, we see the S right here. It changes the characteristics of the gears and how quickly it downshifts. It stays upshift for a bit longer. Then you can also resort to manual shifting if you want to, just by putting it up or down with this lever right here. So overall, I think that the ride quality of this vehicle is very nice. The suspension is stiff, while also maintaining a nice road feel throughout the cabin. Now as far as the steering goes, it's very comfortable. Now I say that because you can even hit like a bump or some bumps in the road. The steering wheel remains calm, while also giving you a perfect amount of road feel. They've really done a nice job with the steering. It's very precise and accurate and somewhat sporty, and I like that. Now talking about the cabin, it's very, very quiet in here. It's one of the first things you notice when you shut the door. It's absolutely wonderful in here. It's very quiet, so it really reminds me of a Buick vehicle, and they just did a really nice job toning down all the outside sounds as well as the engine noise. We get minimal engine noise, which I like, and overall it's just a really nice interior and a great car to drive. And I think Volvo has done a fantastic job designing the S60 for 2013. Overall, the 2013 Volvo S60 is a magnificent vehicle. It combines luxury, performance, and many great technologically advanced safety features. And this all can be yours for right around $32,000 in base price. Now, as tested, is about $37,000. They have some nice tech features, keyless entry, etc. Now, you can build your S60 all the way up to about $42,000 to $44,000, depending on which engine you choose and whether you would like front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive as well. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching this episode of Oakland Car Review.